greatest use of a book without pictures or conversation.
Once or twice Alice had peeked into the book I was reading.
I was beginning to grow very tired of sitting by my sister on the ribbon and having nothing to do.
The hot day made her feel very sleepy.
Stroking my cat Dinah, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by me.
I'm late! I'm late!
I took a watch out of his waistcoat pocket, looked at it, and hurried on. I'd never before seen a rabbit with a waistcoat pocket or watch take out of it.
She ran just in time to see me pop down a large rabbit hole. Suddenly, there she went after me, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Very, very deep, but very, very slowly, and plenty of times about me as I fell. The walls of the room were lined with cupboards and shelves. Here there were some maps and pictures hung on pegs. Down, down, down. The fall would never come to an end. Finally, the fall was over. I was in a long hall with doors all around it.
But they were all locked.
One small door.
When she peeked through its keyhole, she saw a lovely garden. You're much too big to get through. Simply impossible.
You mean impossible?
No, impassable. Nothing is impossible. Try the bottle on the table next to the little gold key.
Drink me.
Smaller and smaller.
It was only 10 inches high. Just right size going through the door of the garden. But I left the key on the table.
Try the box.
Eat me.
Bigger and bigger. She got so tall that her head hit the roof of the hall.
I once picked up the local key, but now it's too big for the door of the garden.
Try the bottle.
Drink me. I self scored the new land in search of the white rabbit. On my first adventure, I met two fat, quarrelsome brothers.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. She inside refers to our poems to her. We insist not on the recitation, Father William.
And while we were back in our bird,
I slipped away. It came upon a neat little house, which was a bright brass plate name.
W. Rabbit. Why, Marianne, what are you doing here? Running this moment and fetching my gloves?
While I searched inside for the gloves, I found a cookie jar labeled, "Take one." Next thing I know, it's growing again.
Help! Help! There's a monster in my house! Help!
What will happen if I eat it?
As soon as she took a nibble, I ran off muttering, I'm late! Oh no, the queen will be so angry. Can't wait, goodbye, hello, I'm late!
He was too fast for me. Noticing a cloud of smoke, I traipsed into a mushroom, bunch of caterpillars.
And who are you? And exactly what is your problem?
What does that tackle mean? Exactly this. I should have to be a little larger, sir.
Why?
Well, 3 inches is such a wretched height.
I am exactly 3 inches high, and it is a good height indeed.
And before I could apologize, the caterpillar disappeared. In its place, a butterfly appeared.
By the way, I have another helpful hint for you. Eat one side of the mushroom, and it will make you grow taller, and the other will make you grow smaller.
I know from both sides of the mushroom till I reach my normal size. There, that's much better. I think I'll save this. Now I found myself in a dark forest with no idea where to go to find the white rabbit. Looking down, I was starting to see a Cheshire cat sitting on a bone tree, grinning up at me.
And since I have very long claws and a great many teeth,
I felt I'll be treated with respect. Will you tell me to leave so try to go here?
that depends on where you want to get to.
I don't care much. I'm looking for this white rabbit.
Well, in that direction lives the Mad Hatter, and in that direction lives the March Hare. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad, or else you wouldn't have come here.
Well, I've often seen a cat without a grin, but grin without a cat. I decided to walk in the direction of the March Hare's house.
A table was set out in front of a tree in front of my house, and the Hatter and I were having tea at it.
We were having an on-birthday party. No room, no room.
There's plenty of room. This is the maddest tea party I've ever attended.
What, with changing seats? And cups every few minutes?
And the conversation made no sense whatsoever.
I was growing more and more bewildered.
What day of the month is it?
The fourth.
2 days slow. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
It was the best butter!
Yes, but some crumbs must have gotten in it. I told you not to put it with the bread knife. Do you think some tea might help it?
Really, now you ask me, I don't think.
Then you shouldn't talk.
This piece of rudeness is more than I can bear. I will find the white rabbit and ask him to get home. I had had enough of this place. I wandered between tall hedges and soon found a beautiful garden among
Bright flower beds and cool fountains. We planted white roses by mistake. The queen, she likes them red. If she saw white, she brings a fuss, and each one of us would quickly lose their heads. The queen! The queen!
Who is this? Idiots. Speak up, look nicely. Please tell me why these cards are on their faces.
How should I know? It's no business of mine.
Off with your head!
Nonsense.
Can you play croquet?
Yes.
Well, come on then.
I was given a flamingo for a mallet and a hedgehog for a ball. The players all played once, but waiting for their turns, quarreling and fighting.
While she went about stamping and shouting.
Off with his head and off with her head!
In the midst of the turmoil, I appeared.
And then it disappeared.
And reappeared somewhere else.
I was provoked by its pranks, and since Alice seemed to be friends with the cat, I demand she be put on trial.
I became truly alarmed about what happened to me.
I like to have read the charges.
Sentence first, verdict after, off with her head.
It was a mushroom. I felt both pieces in my mouth, one after the other.
And us cards jabbing her ankles were nothing to fear.
Oh, you're nothing but a pack of cards. At this, the whole pack rose up in the air, came flying down upon me. Then I found myself beneath a tree on the bank with a giant on my lap.
Oh, you're up, Alice, dear. My, what a mighty long sleep you've had.
Oh, I've had such a curious dream. A dream of wonderment.
Well, hurry along, dear. It's time for tea.
I got up and ran off, thinking what a wonderful dream I've been on a happy summer day. Thank you.
Come on, it's time for bed.
I don't want to go to bed.
You have to go to bed.
I don't want to.
I will read you a bedtime story.
Which story?
Robin Hood.
Redondo Union High School presents
Robin Hood! One fine spring day, I, Robin Hood,
a clever fox.
a clever fox,
And me, Little John, a large bear. We're walking through Sherwood Forest. We lived deep in Sherwood Forest as outlaws.
yet we were beloved by the country people because none ever came to us in a time of need and went away empty-handed.
But now the times were troubled.
Because good King Richard had gone off on a quest, leaving his brother, Prince John,
A scrawny lion
to rule he had put heavy taxes on the poor people there. This fine spring day, Prince John's entourage was making its way through Sherwood Forest on the way to Nottingham to tax the poor people there. Rob the poor to feed the rich, am I right?
Are we good guys or bad guys? You know, out robbing the rich to feed the poor?
Rob is a naughty word. We never rob.
We just borrow a bit from those who can't afford it. And here comes another collection day for the poor.
We ran ahead to the side of the road. We were there in disguises
As fortune tellers, and ran ahead to the side of the road. When the royal coach passed, we offered to tell Prince John his fortune.
quickly. Flattered the prince. In a very short time, we had stripped him out of
His jewels, his money bags, and even the royal robes.
They scampered off into the depths of Sherwood Forest, loaded down with their loot.
Prince John was furious upon discovering that he had been tricked, and when he arrived at Nottingham, he wanted his revenge.
He taxed the heart and soul out of the poor people of Nottingham.
And if they were unable to pay, they were carted off to jail.
But most of all, Robin Hood wanted to catch that scallywag Robin Hood and punish him. Announced an archery tournament, with the first prize, a golden arrow, and a kiss from my niece, Maid
Marian! Prince John knew that I loved Marian a long time ago, before I became an outlaw.
And he was sure that such a prize would lure Robin out of his hiding place.
Nottingham was a fair sight on the day of the archery match. All along the green grass were rows of benches for people of rank.
And quality.
And on the far side of the platform was a raised platform bedecked with ribbons
Peasants.
and garlands of flowers for
The prince.
Maid Marian.
And the royal party.
The peasants sit or lay upon the green grass near the railing that kept them off the archery range.
The very best
Archers of merry England had come to the shooting match. They all gathered in the great tent, inspecting their bows and arrows, and they all talked about the great shots they had made in their day. The sheriff looked around for Robin Hood, but could not see him amongst the archers.
He's too big of a coward to appear.
But the sheriff was mistaken. I, who was one of the best archers in all of England, would not have missed this tournament for all the world.
We were there in various disguises, mingling with the crowd. I, as a friar,
And I, as a beggar, disguised as a stork.
and I got myself up as the Duke of Chutney and sat at Prince John's.
Left hand.
The tournament had narrowed down to two contestants, the sheriff of Nottingham and a talkative stork who spoke
Every time!
The sheriff.
Every time the sheriff was about to make his shot.
Listen, Scissor Bill, if you shoot half as good as your blabbermouth, you're better than Robin Hood. He's scared of me.
He's scared of me.
That's why he didn't show up today. The sheriff then took his very last arrow and shot it towards the target. Pew! It was a bullseye. He was certain he had won the contest.
But then I, the stork, had one more arrow, and drawing my trusty bow, I loosened the string. Phew! The arrow flew so true.
That it knocked the sheriff's arrow off the target and landed dead center in the bullseye.
I confidently strode up to the royal platform to receive my prize.
But Prince John knew there was only one archer in all the land who could shoot like that. Robin Hood, I sentence you to instant and immediate death.
Maid Marian pleaded for his life in vain. I was in despair. When suddenly, let him go.
Let him go.
Then we, the merry men of Sherwood, stepped forward out of the crowd and battled with the royal guards.
Ching, 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 ching. Eventually escaped with Maid Marian, making her way to the hiding place as deep as Sherwood Forest.
When all the band was together again, the forest rang with their songs and laughter as they waited for the day when good King Richard would return to reclaim the throne
From his unjust brother.
Once again, an enraged Prince John punished the people with taxes 4 times greater than before.
Eventually, the prisons were filled with poor people.
Prince John had decided to set a trap, and this time, he knew it would work.
We stole into town late that night. A jailbreak is the last chance they got. Silently, we tiptoed past the guard, who had just called out the time.
9:30 time.
I pulled him over the castle wall, where I took his keys and donned his uniform. We tiptoed past, unlocking all the barred doors and freeing the villagers. I tossed a hook and rope up to the royal treasury, just for good measure, and I pulled my way up. From there, I shot an arrow I attached to a rope. Through a prison window where I waited, I threaded the rope through an iron ring and shot it back to me, making a perfect double clothesline and pulley. Then I sat back to wait for the fun. Cautiously, I entered Prince John's chambers. There were bags of gold everywhere, even under the royal prince's pillow. I stealthily removed them one by one and brought them back to the rope where I pulled them back to me. Then the prisoners and I, we went marching.
Soon, all 3 villagers were loaded down with loot. The prince was hanging by the clothesline.
Then we marched out of the gates and the dogs held me down.
The sheriff awoke just as Robin left.
The prince screamed for the guards. Help!
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 The guards chased after Robin.
But he was too fast to go for them. Chew!
Ow, I like...
The villagers crossed the drawbridge. I dived off the palace wall into the moat, where nobody dared follow me. A time of wild excitement not soon forgotten in the town beyond. But all's well that ends well. King Richard returned from his quest and set his kingdom straight. They buried and Robin Hood married and lived quietly and lawfully in Sherwood Forest. Thank you. Redondo Union High School presents Winnie the Pooh.
Like most small boys, Chris or Robin had small toy animals to play with, and they all lived in a wonderful world of make-believe. My best friend was Winnie the Pooh.
Or Pooh for short. I had many adventures, and they all happened
Deep in the 100-acre woods.
Where Christopher Robin played. It was an enchanted forest. Pooh lived by himself over there.
One day, when I was warming my paws by the fire, I heard the clock strike. Ding. I knew it was time for something, but what could it be?
Since he was a bear of very little brain, he had to think about it in the most thoughtful way he could.
Oh yes, time for my stoutness exercises.
And he began to touch his toes and straighten up while he sang a little song.
Bum, 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 bum,
When I
bum, 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 bum,
touch the ground,
bum,
puts me
bum,
in the
bum,
mood.
bum, bum, bum,
Down
bum,
and touch the ground, in the mood for food. I am stout and round, but I have found, speaking poundage-wise, I improve my appetite when I exercise.
After his exercises, Pooh decided it was time for something sweet. So he went to his cupboard and pulled down a jar of honey.
Oh, bother. There's only a little left.
And he pushed his face deep into the honey pot so he could lick the last bit.
While he had the honey pot over his face, Uspies flew in the window and buzzed past his ear.
There's only one reason to make that buzzing noise. That reason is because you're a bee.
He pulled the pot off his face, and Uspies flew back outside the window.
And the only reason for being a bee is
to make honey. Pooh followed the bees into a hole in a nearby tree. And the only reason for making honey is so I can eat it. Pooh decided to follow the bees and climb up to the hole. He climbed and he climbed and he climbed. And as he climbed, he hummed a little hum to cheer himself up. But the climb was getting harder and harder, and Pooh was hanging very low on a very thin branch. Oh, help! Pooh said as he fell to the branch below. Oh, if only I hadn't, you see, he said, bumping from branch to branch. Oh, I guess it all comes, I suppose, from liking honey so much. Oh, Pooh said as he flew into a prickly bush.
And the first person he thought of was me, Christopher Robin, who lived in a tree trunk in another part of the forest, so he could be close to his friends and help them.
Christopher Robin had just finished nailing on Eeyore's tail, the donkey.
Who was forever losing his tail. Thanks, Christopher Robin. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it.
Just then, Pooh arrived.
Good morning, Christopher Robin.
Good morning, Winnie the Pooh.
If it is a good morning, which I doubt.
Well, I said to myself coming along, I wonder if Christopher Robin has such a thing as a balloon about him.
What do you need a balloon for?
Wait and see. I want to fly like a bee to the honey tree, see?
Well, you can't get honey with a string of balloon.
I do.
How?
Wait and see.
Pooh went over to a very muddy place he knew of and began to roll around in the mud.
See? Now I'm just a little black rain cloud under the sky blue balloon. Christopher Robin smiled at Pooh affectionately.
Silly old bear.
We both walked back over to the honey tree, me holding the balloon.
And me holding on to Pooh. Pooh pointed up the hole in the tree and asked me to aim him at the bees. So I did. I left them up in the right direction, let go, and suddenly there Pooh was, floating gracefully up into the sky.
Level with the bee's nest, about 20 feet away from it.
Hooray!
How do I look?
You look like a chubby bear holding onto a string of balloon. Careful, Pooh. Hold on tight.
I'm only a little black rain cloud. Pay no attention, little me.
Pooh reached in the hole for some honey, and us bees flew past his nose.
Oh, Christopher Robin, I think the bees SUSPECT something. Go home and get your umbrella. Walk around saying tut tut. Sound looks like rain. I think it'll help fool the bees.
Tut tut, it looks like rain. Tut tut, it looks like rain. Tut tut, it looks like rain. And Pooh began to sing a little cloud song. It looks like rain.
Us bees were buzzing more suspiciously than ever as he began the second verse of our song. One of us even landed on Pooh's nose.
Suddenly, a swarm of angry bees attacked the balloon.
It began to lose air, and Pooh floated gracefully to the ground.
Oh, Christopher Robin, I think I shall come down now.
But Christopher Robin caught him just in time.
Gotcha.
They used the umbrella and splashed across the mud pond.
Christopher Robin, I've been thinking. You know,
You can never tell with bees.
Thank you.
There are many strange tales told about the jungles of India, but none so strange as
RUHS presents The
Jungle Book.
Mowgli, the man, was found in a basket by the
answered to a wolf family with young cubs and asked if they could feed and care for the young man cub too.
I have never seen one.
said Mother Wolf.
How little and how bold. See, he looks up and is not afraid.
The hungry little creature snuggled up to Mother Wolf and the other cubs.
Why still, little frog?
Mowgli the little frog.
I shall call you. And the wolves kept Mowgli and raised him like one of their own. 10 times the rains had come, and Mowgli
Had grown as strong and hardy as his wolf brothers.
Then one night, under the full moon, the elders of the wolf pack gathered at Council Rock for a very important meeting. The pack was alarmed.
Listening from a nearby tree, the pack was alarmed because Shere
Khan,
Khan,
a man-hating tiger,
had returned to the jungle after a very long absence.
they feared he would surely kill the half-grown man cub and any wolves who tried to protect him.
That's been decided. The man cub can no longer stay with the pack. He's a danger to the rest of us. He must leave at once.
But Mowgli could not possibly survive alone in the jungle.
Springing lightly from the tree, Bagheera said that he would take Mowgli to the man village some their journey away.
And leave him safely with his own pack.
In the morning, Bagheera and Mowgli set out for a walk in the jungle. When night fell, Mowgli wanted to return to his wolf family.
But Bagheera explained that he could never go back. Shere Khan had sworn to kill him.
At this, Mowgli grew very unhappy.
I will go back. I can look after myself.
But the panther would have no disobedience.
Enough! Things will look better in the morning. For now, we'll sleep here in this tree.
No sooner had Bagheera dozed off than Kaa, a slippery python, slithered up the tree to a branch where Mowgli had crouched.
Too unhappy to fall asleep.
In the special way that pythons have,
Kaa hypnotized Mowgli
and coiled himself around his body. Kaa was just about to open his jaws and swallow the man cub
when Bagheera awakened. In a flash, the panther knocked Kaa out of the tree and saved Mowgli.
So you can take care of yourself, can you?
At daybreak,
Attention!
Mowgli was awakened.
By a loud military voice shouting drill commands.
Up, 2, 3, 4, keep it up. 2, 3, 4, by the right sword thing on fire. Over every jungle line.
It was Cornel Hathi, the elephant, noisily drilling his troops. Mowgli,
Enjoying the new game.
mischievously fell in behind the smallest baby elephant.
I say, what happened to your trunk?
Then, looking more closely,
A man cub! This is treason!
Cornel knocked him to the ground
And was about to step on him!
when Bagheera left in between. He apologized to the outraged elephant.
For Mowgli's bad manners.
And explained he was taking him to a man village, but Mowgli still didn't want to go.
He still missed his wolf family.
The man cub stubbornly grabbed onto a small tree and hung on.
As Bagheera tried to push and pull him on his way.
Fine! You're on your own, man cub.
Mowgli sat down next to a rock.
Alone. And not quite sure which way to go next.
While he was wondering,
He heard a carefree sing.
and then the singer appeared. Baloo the bear.
Came rollicking through the jungle, singing a jaunty song and dancing a few shuffling steps.
He stopped short when he saw Mowgli.
The bear
And man cub struck up conversation.
and played games together merrily.
And went fishing.
And swam in the river
And
had a fine, lazy time. Stay away from the man village, Mowgli. They'll ruin you. They'll make a man out of you. And you're gonna make one swell bear.
All this time, a band of monkeys had been watching the two friends. At a signal from their leader,
A monkey swiftly swung to the ground, grabbed Mowgli, and carried him off to the ruins of an ancient temple where their king, Louis, was waiting.
meanwhile, Baloo called to Bagheera,
For help!
and
Hoping to save the man cub,
He and the panther raced through the jungle ruins.
and arrived just in time to see that King Louis was the man that Mowgli.
Give him the secret of man red flower. By red flower, the king meant fire.
only no creature in the jungle calls fire by its proper name.
Since every beast lives in deadly fear of it.
And Mowgli said this, that he knew how to grow the red flower, and said so.
Before the angry king could punish the man cub,
His attention was caught by a large female ape dancing across the room.
It was Baloo in disguise.
Waving and smiling, King Louie.
and soon the infatuated ape king and all the monkeys were dancing wildly after Baloo. And Baloo made their escape. They were not to be together for long. Mowgli, fearing that Baloo also wanted him safely in the man village,
Ran away alone into the jungle.
It wandered into a rocky place where a flock of ugly bulls are gathered.
seeing that the man cub was sad,
The vultures tried to comfort him with jokes and funny dances.
in the midst of their merrymaking,
Shere Khan, the fierce tiger, stalked into the clearing.
Run, friend, run!
I won't run from anyone.
Mowgli picked up a club and prepared to hit the tiger.
With a terrible roar, Shere Khan opened his mouth and bared his claws.
The panther was just about to leap at the man cub.
Baloo arrived and grabbed Shere Khan by the tail, stopping him mid-leap.
Meanwhile, the vultures, one of them lifted up Mowgli and carried him to a nearby tree which had been struck with lightning and was aflame.
Fire, Mowgli, fire! This old tribe is afraid of fire!
Get the red flower.
Up, dog. Up when a man speaks, or I'll set your coat ablaze.
Shere Khan
Snarled at the fire.
and Mowgli
Beat him over the head with the brick, singeing his fur. The tiger, whimpering, whining in fear and pain, ran frantically across the clearing and disappeared over the farthest hill.
That's the last we'll see of him. He dug off like a flaming comet.
toward evening, near the river.
Baloo and Mowgli were joined by Bagheera. Bagheera said,
But Shere Khan gone, there's no reason why Mowgli couldn't stay with the rest of his animal friends in the jungle forever.
But Mowgli
had felt a strange restlessness ever since he held the stick of bloom with the red flower. Something was different about him now. He knew that he was meant to be a man and not a woman. And then, a creature as he had never seen before came down by the river.
and as Mowgli watched, he was mesmerized.
Singing softly, she filled a vessel with water and placed it on his head.
Mowgli approached her
Took the vessel gently,
and placed it on his own head.
just as she had. The pretty creature walked along the path that led to the man village.
Mowgli, come back, come back.
Don't want.
Mowgli turned briefly.
Waved to his friends.
You would have made one swell bear.
And disappeared behind the village fence.
Thank you. I'm a boy.
And I'm a girl.
And this is gender equality. Hi, oh wait, you're over here. Hi, I'm Every Kid. I'm a 4th grader at Lincoln Elementary.
Hey, every kid. Sorry I'm late. I had to help the teacher after class.
That's Every Friend. She's really cool. We've been friends ever since I could tie my shoes. She's so nice. She's always there for me when I need her help. Oh, Every Friend. I brought some dinosaur toys from home. I'll go get them.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh no! Every kid, are you okay?
Ow!
All those fancy teacher has anything to clean up your scrape.
Ooh. Every Friend is always so nice to me. I wish I could do something nice for her back.
Sitting like that ain't gonna help anybody, kiddo.
What? Who are you? The name's Disrespect. I'm a 5th grader and I don't care at all what the teachers have to say. Or anybody, really. But if you listen to me, I can get you exactly what you want. Really? Because I wanted thank every friend for all the times that she's helped me.
Yeah, I know. Listen, kid, here's the dealio. The 411 on girls. Us men, we're better.
Really?
Yeah, I'm cooler than girls, don't you think?
I guess.
Exactly. And everybody knows we're better, even every friend. It makes girls happy when you put them in their place. Love us.
Shh, that's her right. Yeah, that's every friend. What do I do?
Hey, kid, play cool. Remember what I said? You're better than her.
I got an idea.
Are you sure? Yeah. Don't question me, kid.
I got some water. Who's your friend? Something wrong? Nothing more than usual, Toots. You got that for me, right? Oh, yeah. Here. Help, kid. Pew, pew. You guys, turn in my eyes. That's what you get for being a girl.
Wait, disrespect, I don't think that.
No,
kid, no, that was perfect. You did great.
but
Well, my job's here's done. I'm out.
Disrespect told me that if I treat girls like they're less than me, that it would make them happy. But that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
That's because it's actually the opposite of that.
Who are you?
The name's kindness. I always help people out when they need me to. And whenever my little brother needs someone to walk him through the dark, I'm always there for him, without a question. But that's not important. Every friend, whether you're a boy or a girl, doesn't mean you're better or worse than anybody. It really doesn't matter.
But disrespect said.
What disrespect said was wrong. How did you feel like you were treated of less of a person just because you were a boy?
Not very good. I guess you're right.
That's the spirit. Now, what should we do to get every friend's forgiveness?
Well, I think the boys and girls should be treated equally. I never thought of it that way.
Well, every friend won't even look at you. But that's what happens when you're mean to someone. You should always treat people the way you want to be treated.
I guess you're right. I mean, if I were a girl, I know what to do.
That's great. What should we do?
Kindness. Do you know if there are any flowers around here?
Flowers.
Oh! Thanks. Every friend? I'm sorry that I squirted you with the water gun and that I got in your eyes. I say now that that was wrong. I promise I shouldn't treat girls differently just because they're different. I'm really sorry. Oh. And I promise I'll never hurt you with anything again. Not even with the flowers. That was so nice of you, every kid. Thank you so much. I love the flowers. Really? Because I also wanted to thank you for all the times that you were so nice to me. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, cooties.
Hey.
Oh, no, excuse me.
I also hope we can be friends for a really long time. I like that too. I'm sure we will.
Well, every friend, how do you feel?
I feel great. I made every friend happy because I was nice to her instead of mean.
Anything else?
Yeah, I realized that I shouldn't treat boys and girls differently. That's great. Well,
Now that that's finished, you want to run to the fence and back?
you're on.
RUHS
presents BBU.
Hey, I'm Bossy, and this is my friend Insecurity. Oh, that's every kid over there. She's always alone, reading. Hey, every kid, why are you all alone?
Yeah, why are you all alone? Well, Bossy, Insecurity, I like to read.
Oh, that's lame. What a dork.
Yeah, you're so weird, I guess.
You know what? Every kid, you are weird. Tell you what, you should look for normal. You should be normal.
Yeah, go look for normal or something. How do I do that?
Well, first, lose the reading hobby. Stop acting like yourself and be like everyone else. Come on, insecurity. Let's leave this music.
I hope I never become a loser like you said every kid is.
Wait, where do I find normal? What do I do now?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hi, classmate. Hey, do you know where I can find normal?
What do you mean?
Well, Bossy and Insecurity told me I need to act like normal.
Oh,
Do you know where I can find it?
I guess I'm not weird, so I might be normal?
Really? Cool. Can you teach me how to be like you?
Sure, I guess.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
Basketball.
No books?
Not really, unless it's a basketball book. I love basketball games, basketball players, basketballs. They're awesome.
Can you teach me how to play that?
Sure.
Cool.
Every kid, what are you doing? Basketball is not normal.
Huh?
What do you mean? I thought classmate acts like normal.
You heard Bossy, I guess. Playing sports, I guess isn't acting like normal at all.
I'll just go then.
So no books and no basketball.
None whatsoever.
I'm confused.
Look, every kid. I guess the only way that people will like you is if you act like normal, like Bossy said.
Listen to Insecurity. She has it right. If you want to be normal, stop reading, stop playing sports. No one who acts like normal does those things, loser.
Look, every kid. I guess, Bossy, I guess you should try to act like Bossy or something. I think he knows what he's doing. Hey, wait for me.
All Bossy even said to me is not act like you and be normal. Now I don't know what to do. Maybe if I look hard enough for him, I can find him.
Hi, every kid.
Oh, hi classmate. Where's your basketball?
Didn't you hear Bossy and Insecurity? Nobody could fit in if they played basketball.
But you love basketball.
I know I do, but Bossy said so, and Bossy really does fit in. Acting like normal sure doesn't feel fun.
You're right.
Bye, kid.
Bye. Let's see, where can I find normal? Hey, do you know where I can find normal?
Why would you ever want to do that?
Well, Bossy, Insecurity. I don't know. I'm every kid.
I'm unique. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you normal?
I'm actually the opposite of normal. I stand out and I do what I like.
Isn't that weird?
No, it makes me happy. I mean, at least I'm happy. Tell me, would you rather do things you don't like to impress people you really don't like? Or be happy being you?
Be happy being me.
Then you should be unique. Embrace your differences. Can you imagine how boring this world would be if we were all the same?
Ugh. Ugh, that sounds horrible.
I know, right? I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, Self-Acceptance.
Hey, Uniqueness. Who's this?
This is every kid. Every kid's a little unsure about being herself.
Well, Bossy and Insecurity.
Bossy? Insecurity? Why are we listening to what other people think of you? Every kid, the thing that makes us most happy is loving ourselves.
You're right.
You see, every kid. Normal doesn't exist.
People like you for acting like you, not for acting like somebody else.
Right. So, Bossy and Insecurity was lying to me?
It's more like Bossy has been listening to Insecurity too much.
Hey, every kid. Find normal yet? Believe me, normal isn't any of these books.
You know what, Bossy? I don't care what you say. Just because you're friends of Insecurity means nothing to me. I'm gonna go be me. And
every kid is gonna go be herself too. I'm gonna go over there and read my book, no matter what you say. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rudeness.
I'm Everyman.
I'm Good Manners.
And I'm Every Crush. And this is Good Manners.
Hey, Rudeness, what's going on?
What do you want?
Okay then.
Hey, Good Manners.
Hey, Everyman.
So, what are you guys talking about?
Just the dumb dance.
A dance? What about a dance?
Everybody's been talking about it and like getting dates and it's so unimportant.
Oh yeah, isn't that like the last dance of 5th grade year?
It doesn't even matter. I'm not going.
Aw, but why not? It's really fun. Seeing everyone all smiling at their dates.
Dates?
Yeah, almost everyone who goes thinks about who they might want to ask. It's super fun.
I'm not even going. It just seems so boring to me. Are you gonna go?
Well, I mean, I want to, I guess, but how am I supposed to ask someone?
It doesn't even matter. You don't have to go. Just
But
hang out with me.
wouldn't it be amazing if you did go and have the time of your life?
Well, I want to, I guess, but how am I supposed to ask her? I'm not as smooth as some of these other guys. They'll have good manners and act like complete gentlemen. Rudeness, will you help me out, please?
Well, of course I will. I'm your friend, right?
So, how am I supposed to ask her? What are the rules? Can you help me, please?
Well, if you want to know the rules to having good manners, there's 3 of them. Rule number 1. You don't always have to be like nice, like if her parents are around or like her friends, then maybe yeah. But if you're like with your friends, just ignore her. Rule number 2. Girls like guys that act cool. So be completely rude and ignore her and just don't be nice. Like girls like that. Rule number 3. People hate deep, meaningful conversations. It's just so boring. Oh my gosh. So just keep it short and simple, or don't talk at all.
Really? That's having good manners?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Watch this. Hey, Every Crush. What's up?
Hey, everyone.
What am I supposed to do?
Just remember what I taught you.
Hey, Every Crush. What's wrong with your face?
I'm just so tired, and I have this huge science project to do, and my mom didn't pack me a lunch, so I'm starving, and to top it all off, my dog's really sick, and I don't have a date to the dance.
That's boring.
Okay.
See ya.
That was perfect. She's totally into you.
Alright, thanks, man. Hey, listen, I gotta go catch up with you in a minute, so I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you.
Hey there, Everyman. So how'd it go with Every Crush? Did she say yes you two going to the dance?
No, she just randomly left and said her mom was expecting her.
Well that's weird. Well, what did you do? Did you upset her?
Well,
What?
well, Rudeness told me to completely ignore her and act cool, so that's what I did, and she just left. Gosh, I really messed up this time.
Oh, Everyman, why on earth would you do that? That's the way to get someone to like you.
Guess.
Okay, well, what happened after that? You didn't feel too bad, did you?
Well, I don't think so. I didn't even think she was her until she just randomly left and said her mom's expecting her.
Okay, well, we still have time. I think you should go find Every Crush and apologize to her.
Well, can you just please help me out?
Of course I'll help you. You're my friend, and I know how much you like Every Crush, and I can see that she likes you too, when you both look at each other.
Really? Every Crush likes me?
I shouldn't say it, but I happen to be a girl, and I know that she likes you just as much as you like her. I see it.
How could, wait. So you telling me that Rudeness was messing with me this entire time?
Hey, maybe he thought he was trying to give you good advice?
I think the best out of everyone good manners. Gosh, I should have known better. He told me to ignore her. Can you just please help me fix this?
Like I said, of course I'll help you. We will take these bad manners and make them into good ones. First, I think you should go find every crush and apologize to her. Then follow these 3 very important rules. Rule number 1, always be nice. Always say please and thank you, and make sure to hold the door open for her. Rule number 2, don't be someone you aren't. And rule number 3, make sure to listen to her when she's talking. Everyone likes to know they're being listened to.
Oh, thanks, good manners. You're a great friend. I'll go talk to her right now.
Yes, now go before it's too late.
Hey, every crush, is that you? Can I talk to you for a minute?
What do you want?
Look, I want to apologize for being completely rude to you earlier. The truth is, I really like you, and I've been trying my hardest to get you to like me back.
You really like me? Are you kidding me right now? Who tells someone, what's wrong with your face? I mean, that was really rude. Talk about not having any manners.
I'm sorry. Can you just please hear me out? I would love to help you with your science project. I'm actually really good at science. And I know that you may have not had food today, so maybe I can take you out to lunch or something. And listen, my dog died last year, so I totally know where you're coming from.
You heard me? Like you actually listened?
Of course. I'm really sorry.
Look, I gotta go.
No, wait, just please hear me out.
I don't know.
Look, go to the dance with me. I know this isn't huge or romantic or anything, but will you go to the dance with me? I really like you, every crush. Your eyes are absolutely stunning. You're beautiful. Will you please go to the dance with me?
Yes, I'm gonna dance with you. RUHS presents. Wait, 1 second. Guys, do we have to do an intro? Everybody else.
We'll do it later.
They don't do it.
No. It's the science project. You guys have to stop procrastinating.
Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Procrastination. See every student over there? She entered the annual science fair at her school, but forgot to start her project. Oh, and did I mention it's due tomorrow?
Boy, oh boy, it's looking like a late night for every student.
Yes, late nights. Do you think it's time we invite every student to our little play date tonight?
Yeah, sure, I haven't deprived every student from sleep in a while. Why not?
Okay, I just got back from soccer. I have to finish my math homework and take a shower. Cool, this will be an easy night, and I get to go to bed early. Yes!
Wait, every student, you forgot about me!
Oh no, project, you're right. Let's get started right now.
Hey every student, we'll have plenty of time for that silly project later, but there's this new TV show on, and I hear everyone at school's been watching it.
Yeah, you don't want to be left out.
Do you? Who are you guys? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Procrastination, and this is my, sidekick, late night.
Excuse me? You're my sidekick?
Anyways, I'm the friend you make when you put your assignments off until the last minute, like your precious little science fair project.
And I'm late nights. If you follow my sidekick over there, we're all gonna have a long, fun night together.
I don't know. I mean, you guys seem really nice, but I really have to work on my project because I really want to get first place.
That's right, every student. You two, leave her alone.
No way. Listen, kid, if you hang with us for the night, you'll finish your project faster and get first place.
Really? No.
Yeah, sure. So watch a TV show. I'm like 15 minutes. Come on.
All right, if you say so.
Atta girl. I knew I liked you.
Watching.
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 3 hours later.
Oh no! Look at what time it is! I have to start the project right now! Okay, so...
But wait! You haven't even taken a shower yet! Yeah. What do you think, kids? Should she shower or start her project? Shower!
swell night.
She got first place before, but last year she got second place, so we have to work extra hard this time.
Oh, Kool-Aid project, it's not a big deal.
Yes, it is. You guys are just messing with every student. It's all.
Anyways, let's talk about what we're gonna do while every student's away.
Well, I was thinking she could play a game or two, you know, loosen up a little bit.
That's a great idea, procrastination.
Alrighty, guys, let's do this. Okay. So we gotta research, and then we gotta perform the experiment, and then we gotta put this together.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Hey, every student, why don't we play a new game on your Chromebook? And then you'll have your Chromebook out to do research right after.
No, and no. Procrastination, go away.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. We can do it, but we'll only do it for 10 minutes.
No!
Oh my God, take a chill pill. Jeez, she can't get first place with you yapping at her 24/7.
It will be impossible to finish.
Hush, project.
No.
She's trying to focus on this really super cool game.
We have to hurry up and finish. Okay, sweetheart, let's do that. Okay.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Since we've been, playing a game and relaxing, I think we can finish the project fast and still do a good job.
Especially when it's only 11 o'clock at night. No?
Project, do you think we did a good job?
Well, no, but just go to bed. We should have started earlier. Just go. I can't go to sleep.
Oh, go to bed. Yeah. No. You can't go to bed yet.
Oh, funny. You want to play that way? All right.
I'm not much of a morning person, if you know what I mean. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Is that because his name is Lee?
I don't know.
Hello, ladies and gents. The time has come for us to announce the winner of the 40th Annual Science Fair. I said, can I get a drum roll, please? And the winner of the 40th Annual Science Fair is... Every...
Yes!
Other student!
Sorry, every student. Listen to me and all those crazies, procrastination and late nights.
You've been right all along, Project. I just thought they were my friends and they would help me do better.
I know, but
you learned your lesson, right?
You bet I have. I will never hang out with procrastination and late nights again.